Have you ever wondered if this life is not your first rodeo? Could you have lived before? Today we dive into the intriguing concept of reincarnation. This idea, as old as time, has been a cornerstone of many cultures and religions around the world. From the ancient Egyptians to the Hindu traditions, from the indigenous tribes to the Buddhist monks, the belief in reincarnation is as diverse as it is prevalent. Some see it as a cycle of life and death, a wheel turning endlessly in the pursuit of spiritual evolution. Others view it as a form of divine justice, a cosmic balancing act governed by the law of karma. And then there are those who ponder upon the possibility of past lives in different dimensions. As we peel back the layers of these beliefs and theories, we're left with a question as tantalizing as it is timeless. Let's delve deeper into this mystery, shall we? Reincarnation is not a one-size-fits-all concept. It varies across cultures and religions. One of the central tenets of Hinduism, for example, is the belief in reincarnation, or samsara. This is the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth governed by karma. The quality of each successive life is determined by one's actions in the previous life, a cosmic cause and effect. In stark contrast, there's Buddhism. Although it originates from the same cultural context as Hinduism, the Buddhist perspective of reincarnation is subtly different. Buddhists believe in rebirth rather than reincarnation. Here it's not the soul but rather a set of experiences and consciousness that gets carried over to the next life. Now let's cross continents to Africa. The Yoruba people of Nigeria and Benin believe in Atunwa. This is a form of reincarnation where the soul returns to the same family lineage. It's less about individual karma and more about the continuity of the family. Surprisingly, certain sects of Christianity, such as the Cathars of the Middle Ages and early Gnostic Christians, also held beliefs in reincarnation. However, these views were deemed heretical by mainstream Christianity and have largely faded away. In Native American cultures, reincarnation often takes a more fluid form. It's not limited to human lives. One could return as an animal or even a plant, embodying the interconnectedness of all life. And then, there's the secular view, not tied to any religious doctrine. Many simply regard reincarnation as a philosophical or metaphysical possibility. It's seen as a means of personal growth and evolution, a journey of the soul. These are just a few examples, but they highlight the profound diversity in beliefs about what happens after we die. From the cycle of samsara in Hinduism to the familial continuity of Atunwa. From the fluid reincarnation beliefs of Native Americans to the philosophical musings of secular thinkers, the concept of reincarnation is as varied as humanity itself. It's fascinating to see the many ways reincarnation is perceived across the globe. While reincarnation is a matter of belief, there are intriguing cases that might make even the skeptics pause. Over the years, accounts of individuals claiming to remember past lives have captured the public's fascination. These narratives are often compelling, filled with detailed descriptions of past eras, places, and experiences that seem beyond the scope of the individual's current life. Take the case of Shanti Devi, a girl from India, who at the tender age of 4, began to narrate stories of her past life in Mathura, a city she had never visited. She spoke of her husband, her child, and her untimely death during childbirth. Astonishingly, upon investigation, a man matching her description was found in Mathura, confirming many of her claims. Her case is one of the most studied in reincarnation research. And then there's James Leininger, an American boy, who started having vivid nightmares of a World War II plane crash when he was just 2. He shared intricate details about the plane and the pilot's life, details that were later verified to match the life of a deceased pilot, James Houston Jr. These cases are not isolated. There are countless stories from around the world, each unique yet sharing uncanny details and consistencies. Researchers meticulously document these cases, cross-checking facts, interviewing witnesses, and exploring all possible explanations. Are these just coincidences, fabrications, or do they hint at something more profound, a cycle of life and death beyond our current understanding? These cases certainly make you think, don't they? Reincarnation is not just about past and future lives, it's also about evolution and growth. At its core, reincarnation is a philosophy of spiritual evolution. It suggests that life isn't a one-time event, rather it's a continuum of learning and growing. Each life is like a new chapter in an expansive book, presenting fresh opportunities for the soul to evolve, to progress, and to attain a higher state of consciousness. Imagine, if you will, the concept of a classroom. Each life is akin to a different grade where we learn new lessons, tackle different challenges, and gain wisdom. Just as we don't graduate after 1 year of schooling, our souls also don't reach enlightenment in a single lifetime. Instead, we journey through multiple lives, each one offering unique lessons that helps us grow and mature spiritually. In this context, reincarnation can be seen as a divine process of education, where the universe is the school and life experiences are the curriculum. The ultimate goal? To learn, to grow, and to evolve until we reach a state of spiritual perfection. This perspective reframes the way we look at life's hardships. They're not punishments or random acts of chaos. Rather, they're opportunities for growth, lessons to be learned. They're stepping stones on our path to spiritual evolution. So, the philosophy of reincarnation transcends the boundaries of time and space. It's not just about where we've been or where we're going. It's about how we grow, how we evolve, and how we become more than what we once were. In this view, reincarnation is a journey of growth and understanding. Scene script. Science and spirituality often seem like two different worlds. But when it comes to reincarnation, could there be a meeting point? It's a question that has intrigued researchers and seekers alike. While science demands empirical evidence and spirituality thrives on faith, the concept of reincarnation offers a unique intersection. It's here where the intangible meets the tangible, where the ethereal touches the empirical. Let's delve into the realm of scientific research related to reincarnation, where studies have been conducted on past life memories and near-death experiences. The University of Virginia's Division of Perceptual Studies is one such institution that has spent decades researching children who claim to remember past lives. They've collected over 2,000 cases from all over the world, with details that are often startlingly accurate and beyond the child's known experience. Near-death experiences, or NDEs, offer another intriguing avenue. Many who have been on the brink of death report experiences that hint at a continuity of consciousness, describing sensations of floating above their bodies, moving through a tunnel, or interacting with deceased loved ones. But the scientific exploration of reincarnation is not without its challenges. How do you measure a memory that might span lifetimes? How do you prove a connection that seems to defy the laws of time and space? Skeptics would say it's impossible, yet the research continues, driven by the tantalizing possibility of uncovering one of life's greatest mysteries. The findings of such research, while not definitive, are fascinating. They suggest that there might be more to our existence than what meets the eye, that our consciousness might not be as tethered to our physical bodies as we once thought. They encourage us to open our minds, to question, to explore. So where does that leave us? While science may not fully prove or disprove reincarnation, it certainly adds another layer to this complex topic. It invites us to step beyond our comfort zones, to ponder the imponderables, and perhaps to find our own unique meeting point between science and spirituality. Belief in reincarnation can shape our lives in surprising ways. This belief, held by many across the globe, can significantly influence life choices, attitudes towards death, and our understanding of justice and karma. Consider life choices. Those who believe in reincarnation often view life as a schoolroom, with each incarnation providing lessons for the soul's evolution. This perspective could make someone more open to taking risks, embracing challenges, or seeking diverse experiences, seeing them as opportunities for growth. Then there's our attitude towards death. In cultures where reincarnation is widely accepted, death is often seen not as an end, but as a transition, a momentary pause before the soul embarks on a new journey. This understanding can bring a sense of peace, reducing the fear associated with mortality. And what about justice and karma? The belief in reincarnation adds another layer to these concepts. Karma, often seen as the law of cause and effect, extends beyond a single lifetime in this context. Actions in one life can have consequences in the next, fostering a sense of responsibility and encouraging ethical behavior. Take the example of ancient India, where belief in reincarnation shaped societal norms and behaviors, impacting everything from the caste system to the non-violent tenets of Jainism. Or consider contemporary Western societies, where interest in past life regression therapy reflects a growing openness to the idea of reincarnation and its potential for healing and self-discovery. In both subtle and overt ways, the belief in reincarnation can shape individual lives, communities, and cultures. It can influence how we approach our life journey, how we interact with others, and how we perceive the world around us. Whether you believe in reincarnation or not, its impact on our world is undeniable. It invites us to consider the continuity of life, the interconnectedness of all beings, and the profound potential for growth and transformation that lies within each of us.